Hey everyone. Today's video is going to be a quick overview of using hotkeys on the platform Motivewave. Now, if you're not familiar with Motivewave, there are a ton of things you can do with this platform, and most of them you can customize. So, one of the cool things is having the ability to use your keyboard for quick, common drawing tools, chart studies, those sort of things that you want to have quick access to and don't necessarily want to use your mouse to look for it up in the toolbars. So I have set up a couple common ones that I like to do, and I'm just going to show those real quick and then show you how to set them up. So right now we have a basic NQ 5-minute chart. I have the 5-minute open with an open, high, low, close bracket there, a 20 SMA, and the MACD down here. That's pretty standard for me on the 5-minute chart when I'm looking at that for my analysis. So let's say right now you can see I have extended data on. So this is the overnight session 2, but frequently I like to look at the chart without having the overnight session on it. So I have a hotkey set up to where I can just quickly, without having to go to anything on the tools or anything like that, go into any deep menus, go back and forth between market close and market open. So that way I can see if there were what size, like the gap, if you like to play for gap fills or anything like that. That's a real nice feature you can see. So this is, I'm in West Coast, so this is 6:30 a.m. the start bar. So, and then it's easy to put right back if you want to have that overnight session view on. Another thing, sometimes I like to, obviously, I use a couple indicators, nothing crazy, but I do appreciate looking at a chart that's just basic from time and time again, just to make sure I'm not letting anything cloud my judgment. And you can easily hide your indicators. And that way you just have your chart looking there and then you can add them back. So other cool things that I use is just like if there's a price target that I'm looking at or something that stands out on the chart and I want a label there or price line, I just hit the letter P and it pops up and I can have it there. Um, I also use a fib tool on this first 5-minute opening bar. It's a little different than I have it customized, so it's going to look different probably than what you would have set up. But I just basically bracket that first 5-minute bar. I'm looking for like a breakout of the 5 minutes, and I'm looking for like that 50% zone to see if maybe there'll be a pullback into the area. And then again, I have it so for extreme days where our opening range, when it gets to 2, 3 times, I'm looking for possible reversals or continuation type things. So I have that set up to where I just hit the letter F on my keyboard and it starts drawing there. And let's see. Also, if you like to do, let's say a lot of people like to have their gaps. They like to be able to throw a box on there so they can see where some sort of fair value gap or whatever you like to utilize would be. I have it set up just for the letter B, and this pulls up a support box. Now, you do have to drag it to where you want it to start. So let's say here's one here, there, and you can change the colors and everything. And you can see I have a nice little gap or box on where that gap is at. So real simple to use, real basic. Those are just a few things. You can also set up for trading if you want to have hotkeys for getting into an order too. So what you'll do is you'll go up here to the top right corner, this little gear icon, click that, it's your preferences, and then down here under general, you see keyboard. Now this use default might be clicked. If you want to customize yours, unclick that so then you can start looking through all the different options you have on things that you can change the shortcut to. So you can see there are a ton of customizable shortcuts on options you can use with Motivewave. So let's say if I want to have a buy limit um, hotkey in there. So I would double click it and then I would type something in there. So if I said Shift L, that would be my buy limit. Hit OK. Now, when I go down to the chart, I could just type in Shift L and it would enter me in. So I'm actually going to demonstrate this, but I don't want to do it on a NASDAQ. I'll do it on the micro. Okay, pulled up the March contract here. The data's loaded, and let's just put in a shift L, see if it does a buy limit order for us. And you can see my order is placed right there on the chart. I'm going to go ahead and cancel that so I don't get placed into an order. But you saw how simple that was. You could also change it to like if you wanted to get you in on a market order as well. So again, you go to your preferences, general, keyboard, unclick this use defaults, and then you can start changing what you want. I'm going to go ahead and take this off. So if you hit this X, now there will not be a hotkey for buy limit. Now, a lot of these I have not changed. They just came with the platform. I like to have the space bar that centers all the domes on my in my platform. So that way if price gets a little too out of there, I can hit space bar and it centers them. And let's see, keep scrolling down and you'll be able to see that there are a ton of options. And then here's like the price label mouse tool. That's where I have the letter P. That puts that, you saw the purple line that just goes up with price. And then you can see here the F for retracement mouse tool. And then similar stuff, you just, whatever you're kind of looking for, I guarantee they probably have it. It is a great platform for active futures traders. So here's the show extended data. I have it as Shift E, so that way I can just hit that quickly and it will turn on or off. And same with show studies. I have that as Shift H, so it's like a hide key for me. And then the box tool, support mouse tool, that's the big one that I like to use too. And I just have it as letter B. So hopefully you guys have found this helpful. Like I said, I enjoy using hotkeys. Motivewave gives you even more flexibility with it than a lot of platforms. A lot of them, you don't have the ability to change what they are. So I think it's great that you can with this. So anyways, hope you found this video helpful, and thanks for checking out the channel, and we'll see you next time.